Hello guys, this is the ASMRmedic. I hope you're well. It's the second episode in this new old school RuneScape series. I hope you enjoyed the first episode, had quite a good response to it. Got a good few tips as well from some people. Somebody left a comment saying that you can use the mouse wheel button to move around like this. He said something else as well, I can't remember quite what it was. But yeah, that was very useful. Thank you for leaving that comment. I do think I have a bit more control using these though, so maybe I'll have to do a bit of practice with this before I'm good enough at it. I also had a comment from a chap named Sival, I think is how you pronounce it. Let me know if that's incorrect or whatever. Who joined the channel, I think, when we started our RuneScape 3 series. And he told me that he likes the song Book of Spells. So scroll up to it. Unfortunately, you've not unlocked this piece of music, so I had a look online, and you can get it at Lumbridge Swamp. And he said that it makes him feel quite nostalgic about the game, and boy do I know that that is one of, if not the main reason why I'm playing this game right now. So let's go unlock that song. I don't know if it's maybe in the centre. We can have a little walk around though. If I can't find it eventually, maybe hopefully these giant rats don't attack us. Oh, they are attacking us. It's alright. Maybe we can run. I might have to do a bit of searching for this Book of Spells. Maybe there's a specific location that it opens up. Ah, we've got it. We just unlocked it now, the Book of Spells. So let's turn that on. This one's for you, Sival, or Cheval, maybe. Oh yes. You better know that I recognise this song. Yeah, this is a great one. This really, I have to admit that this really does bring back some memories. I'm actually going to take these bones from this chap. Yeah, this is great. It almost brings me straight back to cutting down oak trees and willow trees around Lumbridge, running to and from the bank. Yeah, that's brilliant. A great recommendation. Maybe that could be quite a good ongoing little thing we have for the series. I don't know if we can create a playlist loop. Maybe that will loop it for us. I don't know. Let me know if there's a specific way we can do that. Now I think I wanted to do a little bit more wood cutting. It earned a little bit of money, 210. And not too much, but a little bit. And we're cutting down our trees a little bit quicker now. Just want to check the next level to get the next axe. Oh, we can already use an iron axe. Okay, well how about this? How about we go and make one? So I think for smithing, you need to be level 15. Could be difficult. Perhaps we go do that though. So let's have a look on the map. Oh, didn't used to twirl around like this from memory. So there actually is a mine here, and I'm pretty sure there will be bronze stuff. I do apologise if you can hear me touching the microphone. I'm just turning it down because it's very, very loud in my ear. It won't be for you guys, don't worry. At least I hope I'll be able to don't mean to attack this guy. At least I hope I'll be able to sort that out well enough. Ah, that was it. The chap also told me that you can press the spacebar to quickly go through the quickly go through the dialogue. I think perhaps that was probably why he was telling me, so that I wouldn't keep clacking away on the keyboard or the mouse as much. Now I realise we actually do need these mind runes. We're gonna need our axe as well. Let's. Oh, I didn't mean to drop it. Let's bury all these bones. Let's put our mind runes up here. We'll keep our money in that. Maybe we'll wield this. And let's just pop these in the bank. There we go. Let's take all our money out with us. So let's go down and let's make our way to the mine. What song will we listen to now? Oh, it's still the Book of Spells. What other ones do we have? No, yeah, I think that'd be quite a good little ongoing thing we can do. Maybe anyone who has a particular favourite song in Minecraft. In RuneScape, sorry, I just finished recording an episode of episode 14 of my Minecraft series. If you've not watched that, go have a look. It's oh, look at all these. Yeah, do go have a look. It's been good fun doing that series so far. Wow, there's quite a lot of people here. So let's do a bit of mining. And while we're doing some mining, I'm actually going to search up, because I do remember someone told me to add him. Let's go on here so that we're mining at the same time. Who was it? Somebody told me that. Have a quick look, I'll be back in just 2 seconds. So it's commenter Ben Winkler, he told me to add him up. Hank343 is his name on RuneScape, so I think we'll add him up. We leveled up to mining level 2. Good timing. He's currently offline. Hopefully he'll be able to help us out at some point with some of the questions we probably have. I'll probably have, yeah, as I said, it has been many years since I've played old school style RuneScape, and it's very different to RuneScape 3, which is, the game is just geared to your own understanding, really, isn't it? I do think there's a bit of a learning curve with old school RuneScape. Let's see. Does anyone like ASMR? I think it's quite likely we could get a bit of abuse here. I got the wow, this copper's taking a bit of time to mine. Maybe our first objective could be you, weirdo. Very unsurprised by that response. No worries. ASMR is definitely a very particular interest. So what we'll do is we'll mine this up and we'll get some copper bars when we smelt it. Just thinking maybe it'd be best if let's alternate like this, makes it a bit more interesting, doesn't it? Yeah, so we'll get to level, well, to get iron we'll need to be level 15 as well then. Yes, we'll need to get to level 15. Then we can start mining iron, at least. I think the closest place to here to do iron mining is... Oh, we are struggling to keep up a bit with people, aren't we? Is, from memory, well, you can mine iron in Alcarid. I think that's how it's pronounced. you can also mine there's a small mine with some iron. Oh, level 3, there we go. Just outside Falador. So, I'm talking about here. There's iron in here, but there is, again from memory, there's a lot of scorpions there. So we might want to avoid that. I think they're like level 18, and when you are my level, you can get killed quite easily. Oh, there's a mine there. It's a bit out of the way though. Might be best avoiding that one. But this mine absolutely has iron in it. This one does as well, but it's further away from the bank. I believe this distance. Actually, no, this distance is definitely further than that, which is the kind of standard route you would take. Where else could we do some? Oh, there's here, of course, because there's a bank here, the crafting guild. Oh, my mistake, I thought there was another bank somewhere around here. Maybe that's in RuneScape 3 though. But I mean, this is obviously a little bit down the road. We obviously have to get to level 15 mining to begin with. And you're probably thinking, well, why don't you just go buy yourself a... Actually, can you... I don't think you can actually make... You don't think you can make pickaxes, can you? No, you can't. You can't make pickaxes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save myself a little bit of time with mining. I'm going to go pick myself up an iron pickaxe now. We might actually be able to buy an iron pickaxe with sort of save ourselves some time going all the way to the Grand Exchange, because obviously we can't teleport ourselves there. We might be able to ask this chap in here. I remember there was definitely someone who sold pickaxes. Ah, he only sells bronze pickaxes. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I'll make my way to the Grand Exchange. I have to say, this is why, I was about to say I will see you in a second. I'll sort of cut and I'll go there myself. I'll cut when I get there and cut when I get back. But just quickly while I'm making my way down there, this is one of the main reasons why I love old school RuneScape, and sort of one of the things that bored me a bit with RuneScape 3. It's just the time it takes you to go places. You know, I'm thinking, should I go to the Grand Exchange? And my options in my head before I realised that trader didn't sell iron pickaxes was, well, I could walk all the way to Varrock, which is what I'd have to do as a low level player, because I obviously can't teleport there. And the only one of these sort of like auto teleports is to Lumbridge to home. So I would need to be level 25 in magic, and then I'd often have to spend money on the runes. So I have to walk there, unless I bought myself those teleport tabs, which people can obviously make and you can buy. So that's obviously an option, but not viable right now because I only have a small amount of money, and I'm fairly certain each of those teleports costs something like 1,000 coins or something like that. So I'm going to have to travel all the way to Varrock, and the road from Lumbridge, or from where I was, which is the very the southern point of Lumbridge. It's a long old road. Ooh, am I being attacked? I think I might be. Let's run. Let's get out of there. It's a long old road all the way up to the underground exchange. It's quite a big distance. I mean, as you can see, it took us a good... I mean, how long did that take us? 3 or 4 minutes to walk it? We're not even there yet. And that's... It sounds stupid, but that's part of the joy of the game to me. Part of the joy of the game is that you're walking through this big world. And sure, when you're trying to progress in the game, it gets boring, but you look back and you think, no, that was... It's like an incentive to level up in Magic, you know. I'll be thinking, so I don't want to make that journey more. I don't want to have to keep doing that. Maybe I'll try and earn lots of money so that I can buy the teleporting tabs. Or maybe I'll think, okay, so maybe I'll train up my magic so that I can get to level 25, and therefore I'll no longer need to walk that long distance or buy the teleport tabs. In fact, let's have a look. I'm just actually genuinely interested. Maybe I could have asked someone if I could get 9 pickaxe off them, but the chances of them having it is quite low. So let's see. That's selling. We want to buy. No, not teleport. Maybe Varrock. Oh, maybe they don't exist. Perhaps not. Perhaps they're not a thing in this. I'm fairly certain they are. Maybe I'm just writing it down wrong. So we want an iron pickaxe. $62 coins. Let's. Yeah, one will do. We got it for 55. Got a bit of a bargain. So let's equip that. We'll bank our pickaxe. Put that there. And we will make our way back to Lumbridge. We'll use the home teleport, of course. Some people have got the skulls. Been doing a bit of PKing. So now we'll be able to mine our copper and tin a little bit quicker, which is good. It might have been advised for us to bank this first, actually, while we were there, but we lost that opportunity. Didn't think about that. Blimey, there's RuneScape gambling websites now. There's one for everything, isn't there? So let's have a mining tab, I think. We'll have to deposit them all first. So let's put them in here. Just need to remember that we have 9 tin and 4 copper, so we need to offset the amount we... Was it 9 tin and 4 copper? Yes, and there was more copper, more tin than copper, wasn't there? Yeah, we need to offset the amount we mine by that amount, just to remember. I mean, technically speaking, maybe we could have put these things away, but I don't think it's too big of a deal. So, I'm going to make my way back to the mining site, and I think I'll cut back to when I've made just a tiny bit more progress. I don't want to... Obviously, these videos aren't all about quick progression and stuff, but I think it'd be nice to know that we're going to go do something a little bit different towards the back end of this episode, at least. Okay, so we made quite a bit of progress, actually. I initially thought that I had been recording the game audio, which, considering I was talking a lot about the music in the game, would have been a bit silly, so I had to go and sort that out. But we got to level 7 mining, and we also got an entire inventory full of copper and tin, so we're going to make our way back. Actually, it might be quicker if we just teleport, so let's just do that. Ooh, it's not letting us do it. There we go. So we're going to go back. We're going to... I was just checking to see if our friend had come online, but not yet. We're going to smelt all of this up bronze bars, and then we'll probably smith them as well into, well, whatever we can make. I think we can probably only make, I'm thinking, daggers at the moment. I think that's probably as far as we can go. Oh no, we can make bronze axes. I mean, they might be worth making to sell. So let's put this away. Let's put all our money away as well. Let's put all our runes away as well. I don't think we'll need these. And I'm just trying to think whether... Let's take these out. Just try and even these out a bit. There we go. Whether or not we'll need a hammer. Because in RS3... you have a thing called a tool belt, don't you? So, oh, we've actually turned off the music as well. I think we turned it all the way down because I was trying to, yeah, we did. I was trying to figure out. I think we'll put on our song of the day, Book of Spells. Yeah, let's just see what happens, because I don't know if you even need a hammer. I fear you probably will need a hammer. Is this where the furnace is, or is it on the next bit? Oh, this is a bar. Oh, the furnace is there. I actually don't ever remember this being here in old school, in the original old school, I suppose. Start running around. So, and there actually isn't an anvil here. Yeah, no, I'm not surprised about this. I know that they changed it for... Let's go all bronze bars. I know they changed it for RS3. This whole area became a bit of a hot spot for smelting and smithing is the word I was looking for, smithing. Although it all does, smelting does give you smithing XP, not very much though, so we might just get to level 2. Oh yeah, we definitely will. Yeah, there we go, level 2. We can make bronze maces now, which is nice. Presumably they'll give us a bit more XP per smith. But I think... Oh, we actually have a thing here. Didn't realise that was there. So I'm going to go drop these back in the bank now. But I think that will probably do it for this episode. I'm going to maybe do a little bit in the background. If not, I'll just carry on where we left off. We need to obviously get this to level 15, and I think the slower the better, really. We don't need to rush any of this. We're just playing it for the sake of playing, aren't we, at the moment? And it's all in good fun, really. So let's put these bronze bars into the bank. Put them all in there, and well, let's just go do some more mining, I think. I'll need to do a few more trips of this, won't I? Okay guys, well, I hope that you enjoyed this episode. It was a fun one. We made a huge amount of progress getting up to level 7 mining. I think we've advanced 7 levels. Hopefully we'll get the same for smithing in the next one, and then maybe by about episode 5 or 6 I hope to be making our way onto iron, which should be good. Perhaps I'll do some in the background, and it won't take quite that long. But either way, I hope you enjoyed. We may even switch things up from time to time too. Ooh, apologies. Sorry about that. I think, we may, we'll definitely switch things up as we go. So, I hope you enjoyed, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.